across the area for the Florida primary election. There are some local races, big ones in fact, referendums that could be decided tonight.
Channel 4's Ashley Harding is in Ortega. She caught up with several candidates this morning, and Channel 4's Ashley Mitchum is at the elections office today.
We'll start with Ashley Harding. Ashley's good morning.
Good morning, Jen. Yeah, we've been here since before the polls opened at 7 o'clock. We've seen a steady stream of people making their way in to cast their ballot. Take a look behind me. There's a lot going on here. There's the Republican congressional candidates, Hans Tanzler, as well as Lake Ray. You can also see there is Matt Shirk, the incumbent public defender. They've been standing out here since it opened, waving their signs and speaking with voters. Now, here's a look at the front runners for Congressional 4. They include former Sheriff John Rutherford, Hans Tanzler, Bill McClure, as well as Lake Ray. And just a few minutes ago, we spoke to both Hans Tanzler as well as Lake Ray about the final push for the vote. Here's what they had to say.
Yeah, primary day. The day has come, and this first day of the rest of my life. And I look forward to doing a lot of good things in Washington. And this precinct happens to be one where I grew up in. And you know, the people here saw me take out the garbage and cut the grass, and I believe we got a lot of support here. And so when your neighbors support you, that says something about character.
We've been working yesterday. We made thousands of calls, personal calls to people that were supporters and those that are still yet to vote.
Another high-profile race is for public defender. Incumbent Matt Shirk is being challenged by Charles Cofer. We talked with Matt Shirk as well. Here's what he had to say.
The message is, you know, we've the fiscal conservative nature of how we've run the office, returning over $2 million in tax money, focusing on smart justice, which fixes problems for this community and does it at a cost-effective way for the taxpayer. We'll continue to do that if voters choose us for the next 4 years.
And just a few minutes ago, I did check in. At least 167 people have cast their ballots so far. We're now about 2 hours in. Let's check in now with my colleague Ashley Mitchum at the office. What's going on, Ashley?
You know, so far so good is what I'm hearing. I'm at the supervisor elections office in the north side here. And Mike Hogan, why don't you come on in here and tell me the good news? And I know we don't want to jinx anything, but right now we don't have any issues, right?
No, we don't. Everything's running real smooth, and we're very pleased with that. But I feel like the expectant father, nothing is really sure until the baby's here. And so we won't be happy until after 7 o'clock tonight.
Any advice that you would give for people coming out to the polls today as far as how to be prepared and not get to the poll and then say, oops, I forgot about that?
Right. The best thing to do is make sure you have your ID with you. The state of Florida requires an ID. It has to be a picture ID, and it has to have a signature with it. But there are about 10, 12 forms that we will accept. So if you have a military ID or a driver's license or a credit card with a picture and a signature, even a concealed weapons permit that's a picture ID with a signature, we'll accept all those.
So sometimes the voting process can be a little intimidating and confusing when somebody's looking at that ballot. Maybe this is the first time they're voting. Talk about overvoting and undervoting and what that means as far as if a ballot is thrown out, just so people make sure that their vote counts.
Okay, good. Well, you know, there's a referendum and there's an amendment, and people get really confused about those. The language is not that clear, so you have to do some research. And so a lot of people are hesitant to vote on something they don't totally understand. They can undervote, and the ballot will still count. So the rest of the races that they voted in will count. Overvotes, if you're at our location, at one of our precincts, the tabulator is smart enough to recognize that, and it'll reject it and give you another opportunity in case you voted for more than one candidate in a race.
So that would basically resolve any issue. So if you don't want to vote for something, you don't have to. It's all good. If you accidentally select, you know, 2 people for one race, it will tell you, and then you can fix it at that point. So really, not much can go wrong at this point as far as filling the ballot out?
No, not much can go wrong as far as filling the ballot out. The big deal for my folks is to make sure they give you the right ballot style. This is something I really haven't mentioned on air, but in this election, we have 883 different ballot styles. So that's an issue. Our workers know it's very important, but that's a large number of different types of ballots that are out there today.
And what are the different ballots? Like, what does that mean?
Well, the ballot style is you may be in District 14, House District, so everybody that's in that district will have that particular race on their ballot. If you're not in that district, you won't have it. If you're a Republican and that's a Republican race, then you'll have that on your ballot. If you're a Democrat, you won't have that on your ballot. So there's a race in Neptune Beach in 2 precincts for mayor. There are some Libertarian ballots out there because there's 2 Libertarians running for Senate, and so we're in a closed primary. Only Libertarians can vote for Libertarians. So there's a bunch of ballot styles. That's an issue that we're concerned about, but we have to make sure that we give you the right one.
All right, well, I appreciate the time. Glad things are going well so far for the voters out there. And of course, they have a call center set up. So if you have any questions, you can give them a call and ask them as far as, if you're unsure which precinct is yours, or if you need directions, they can help you out with that. And of course, go to news4jax.com. We have a voter's guide online, and you can look up information about each candidate. So you're really educated when you come out and cast your vote. I'm live, Ashley Mitchum, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you. And of course, as Ashley just mentioned, this is a closer look at our voter's guide. You can see there's all sorts of information specifically about backgrounds on the candidates, the voting precincts, the times as well. So be sure to go to news4jax.com/voters-guide to take a closer look at the local elections.